Hi guys, so today we have got something nice for you to hear about. It's a review! Hardware! What we got, baby?
We've got this bad boy. So without further ado, as Brad Pitt said in the movie Seven, what's in the box?
Right guys, so we are back and we're going to give you our thoughts on this bad boy. What is it, baby? What's this bad boy?
It's the OXVA Origin X.
It is. Now if you notice, my husband did all the down cam stuff this time. New camera setup, by the way. So, baby, tell us about the build on this. How easy was it to build? Give me all the information on it.
Well, I mean, as you saw for the down cam on the box, I mean, this was a limited edition box that we get sent in, and thanks very much for OXVA for sending that to us. Everything was there that you would ever need for this thing. From all the coils to the rebuildable decks, dual coil, single coil.
Cotton, everything.
Everything was there. I mean, absolutely fantastic. Now I don't know whether that box is going on retail or it's been purchased as individual items. I'm not 100% sure.
Thank you for sending them.
But yeah, I mean building the single coil, the mouth to lung RBA deck. Personally, I found it a little bit fiddly because I've got arthritis in my hands and my sight isn't the greatest either. But at the end of the day, I managed. Put it together, the flavour out, it's absolutely phenomenal. I've actually got it in here at the moment. Flavour's great. It is a bit of a loose mouth to lung, but apart from that, yeah, I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. Flavour's bang on. There's not really much more I can actually say about it.
What's it like a bit to feel, the touch,
I mean,
the weight?
I mean, it's actually quite a light. I mean, it's a lightweight device until you put the battery in it, and then you're feeling a bit of weight behind it. I mean, it's plastic.
It's good
doors,
quality.
back forward, back front. I'd say that there is only one door on it. Sorry, but it's like a zinc alloy body construction to it. Quite simple to operate. You've only got two buttons, as you saw in the down cam stuff. It does round robin. It's got the OXVA smart chip in it that basically the chip determines or reads the resistance in the coil that you're putting that you're actually using, and will not allow you to increase the wattage over and above what that coil is capable of. So it prevents you burning, or prevents people burning, especially new vapers, burning out coils left, right and centre.
Do you think it's ideal for a new vapor?
I think it's brilliant for a new vapor because it is the most complete AIO out there.
I definitely... Oh, you said it.
I know,
oh
I feel
my God, AIO. There you go.
So, yeah, I mean, flavour wise, yeah, easy to build on. For me, a little bit awkward, but that's not to say anybody who's got dexterity and that in their hands shouldn't have a problem with it. The dual coil deck.
This one, flavour, banging. I just cannot complain at all about the flavour. I love it like this. Now you're going to do it without the change yours, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to take this out, yeah.
The vape is warm. It's not too tight. I'd say it's a looser vape, but I like it. I really do. And I'm not really mad on pods as such, although I've changed my mind at the moment. I seem to be enjoying a couple of pods, and these are one of them. Sean, thank you for sending these in for the purpose of review for us. We're loving it.
Yeah, I mean, really pocket friendly. I mean, it's not a bulky piece of kit by any means at all.
Goes in your bra, ladies, really easily.
The airflow control on the bottom of the single RBA deck actually comes off. It screws off and actually fits all the other unicoils apart from the direct along the 0.2 coil, which is you can't adjust the airflow on that, so you're getting a direct lung hit from that. But even that, going through all the likes of the rest of the coils, the replacement coils for it, the flavour's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, honestly, I can't
complain.
No, I mean, there's a couple of wee niggly things that
always is
for myself, but do you know, on a whole, yeah, I like it, to be honest with you. Niggly points for me is having to take the pod out to fill it. which is a pain in the butt.
Mine, this one's alright here.
I must admit, that tank there, that's the point 0.2 coil that's in that one, the direct to lung coil. That's leaked on me twice. Just a slight sweat inside the device, but apart from that, I mean, I really don't know why they couldn't have made the fill port, made that slightly bigger, that part of the tank slightly larger, like this part here, made that slightly larger, like the same as that one, and made your fill port there at the top to save you taking it in and out.
It makes more sense, that would, wouldn't it? Strong magnets though.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the great thing with the kit as well, you're getting a 510 adapter plate too. Now, the only thing that I did find that you need to watch is if you're putting any tanks or drippers on it, make sure your 510 isn't protruding too much, because you will end up with a small gap.
And you don't want a gap
between the RDA tank and the top of the plate. So yeah, that's something to be aware of. But apart from that,
we're very pleased, aren't we? All in all, really, really pleased. And like I say, and I've got my favourite colours.
Yeah.
You've got what you like.
Yeah.
We can't complain. Now these were designed by Justin, who used to be the designer. Well, he did design the
Vape Aegis.
Yeah, the Aegis, Geek Vape Aegis and all that. So you know it, you're getting some good stuff here from a good designer. All in all, absolutely brilliant. Now, did you change yours over so you can tell us a bit? So you change yours over and tell us a bit about it that way, because I do prefer it like this.
Right, well, I've now got the stock coil in. It's actually come out at 0.17 ohms. New coil. I'll pump the voltage off a little bit. Shit, wrong button.
You said it.
Vapor production is fantastic.
Yeah. With any of them,
that's only 43 watts. It's warm. It's a saturated vape. The only thing that I did find, it doesn't have like an RBA mode, where depending on the coils that you're fitting, you can dial in your own wattage. Because the way the chipset is, it will determine how high a wattage you can go depending on the resistance of your coils.
Which is a bad thing for newbies.
No, it's not, but saying that for a newbie won't be messing about.
No, they won't.
Realistically
So that'd be
speaking,
ideal.
so the stock coils, fantastic. This is, if a smoker came to me today and said to me, I'm looking for a new vape device, what would you recommend? Right off the bat, I would have no qualms, no hesitations.
This is it.
Get one of these.
Definitely, because this will do them through all the stages if they look after it.
Yeah. Well, another great thing, 18650.
Yeah, I love that.
So it's a new vapor, buys yourself a couple of batteries and a small charger. He's good to go all day long.
And like I say, the flavour, because I'm a flavour chaser more than a cloud chaser, although you get in all the clouds and whatever they call it, vape, but I love the flavour, and that is a win for me. Win for you as well. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Anything else you'd like to add to it, my sweet?
If you haven't got one, go and get one. I mean, I know that the kits are coming, and you're buying it. I think you're having to buy the each accessories. Sorry, accessories individually, but I think it's worth the money. Now, someone pointed out before, you do get a buzzing on it.
This one. Oh no, you can't.
Depending on the wattage, it's actually like a pulse modulation. So you're basically not getting. I'm not too sure on the electronics and stuff, but what it's doing is it's actually pulsing the juice or the power into the coil rather than a direct constant feed. So it's pulsing it, and that's the buzzing that you hear.
It's not a disturbing buzz though. It's not irritating.
Folks, I mean, a couple of little niggly things, as I said. Fiddling this with the RBA deck, the single coil RBA deck. Whether they didn't put the juice fill port on top here, even the juice fill ports themselves to make them slightly larger. with the dual coil, wick that like you would wick an RDTA. Put your wicks further down. Don't just sit them into the juice wells. Actually make them slightly longer. Thin them out and sit them down. I mean, I've played about with it since I did the down cam, and I've got it to a length that I'm happy with now. That you know I'm getting you're getting a constant flow or a constant feed of juice, so the content's staying saturated all the time. But yeah, guys, OXVA knocked it out of the park with
Definitely.
this one.
So we'd just like to thank OXVA, wouldn't we, for sending these in for the purpose of review, for sending us both of them in, because, you know, we're both doing the reviews together now. Also for sending one in for a giveaway for my Patreons, well, our Patreons, because, as I said, we're now going to be reviewing together. So that brings us to the end. So remember, guys.
Another thing, sorry, before I finish up. Sometimes the tip, the mouthpiece, gets quite warm, depending on the wattage that you're vaping at.
So you suck a warm one?
Yeah, suck a warm one.
So we're ending it then?
Yeah.
We'll call it a day. So remember, guys, Mama and Dillygaff, Mr. P, the porters know best. Vape, don't smoke. We love you muchly, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, and stay safe out there, guys.
Yes.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye for now.
Bye.